Now with Dr. Jen, and Derek Hough reveals that his wife Hayley just underwent emergency brain surgery. You know what? She was perfectly healthy, and it just proves that you can be healthy, and in a split second your life could change.
And
she's
of course,
so young.
Yeah, she's young. We don't have all the information, but of course he's a good friend of Good Morning America, a friend of the show, friend of ABC, a beloved dancing professional from Dancing with the Stars, and she underwent a surgical procedure called a craniectomy, where a small part of the cranium is temporarily removed to alleviate pressure, and that pressure comes as a result of a bleed, basically a hemorrhage in the brain. We have to remember it's an enclosed space. The brain is very unforgiving when it gets swollen, when that space gets compressed. So with things like a subdural hematoma or an epidural hematoma, different types of locations for that brain bleed, this is generally the emergency treatment that's required. It's temporary. This is different than something called a burr hole, when just a tiny little hole literally is done in the brain, in the skull, but it can absolutely be life-saving. So when people have either a history of recent head trauma, or they start to present with symptoms of loss of consciousness, nausea, visual changes, personality changes, certainly loss of consciousness, imaging of the brain would reveal this, and then they would be taken to the operating room.
So maybe she fell at some point? Is that,
I mean,
could that
in
be a
someone
cause?
this age, generally you think of head trauma as the first cause, but in older people it could be high blood pressure, it could be anything that causes a sudden change in pressure in the brain. But certainly in her case, we wish her a full and speedy recovery.
We certainly do. Dr. Jen, thank you.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.